He's a min pit.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
Oh.
How embarrassing!
Oh, I missed. How embarrassing! Oh no, guys.
That was good. Gotcha.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's the podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
OMG, Jeffy do.
I'm still trying to get used to manning the sounds again, you know? Producer Matt Cole's been doing it since we've been recording on Zoom. So now that we're in person again, I have this nice little trackpad. I don't know what to call it.
I will say, soundboard. When I walked in, today, I said, "Should I sit here or there?" And Matt said, "Well, do you want to be in charge of this?" And I said, "No."
It's an Elgato Stream Deck, and we're brought to you by Elgato Stream Deck. Go to elgatostreamdeck.com.
Whoa, it's not even ad time yet.
Oh wait,
bitch. Go off, Queen.
That's right. Elgato.
Do you have anything to talk about?
Or
what?
I guess so.
Okay.
I feel like something very embarrassing happened to me within the past 20 minutes and I forgot.
Interesting.
But I do have a giant hole in my pants right now.
What?
So, yeah.
That's what it was.
Right now?
That's not embarrassing. I thought you pissed your pants. I guess it is embarrassing.
Wait,
Go on.
what?
There's a big hole in my
When
crotch
did
of
it
my
happen?
pants.
When did you get your crotch hole?
A couple months ago, and I just haven't thrown the
Whoa.
pants away because I'm like, no one seems to notice it.
Well, I'll have to take a peek
Not
later.
enough people are looking at my dick.
I'm gonna. After
Does everyone want to
this.
see my crotch hole?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to be away from the mic. So.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Okay, so Jeff is standing up. He's spreading his legs.
Oh
my God.
That's not just crotch. That's taint hole.
Yeah.
That's a taint hole.
Yeah.
That is a taint hole.
Jeff
It's
has-
more of a taint hole. I guess a taint hole is better than a crotch hole, you know?
Yes.
Jeff has a big old TH in his jeans.
But no one notices it unless I point it out like that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you really
Life
had
is
to
fine.
Spread, you
We're getting
really
a picture of
had to
that.
spread 'em.
Remember, remind
Yeah,
us.
Okay.
we'll get a
that-
pic. We'll get a pic of
We'll get a
that.
Guest.
okay.
All right. Well, I went and visited my grandmother this weekend in Bethany Beach, Delaware.
Oh,
Nice.
That's where she's buried?
That's what I was thinking too.
Nah, no, she's still alive. Her husband is buried there. He's dead, and my whole family like all met up down there. And I, as you all know, I have my new roller skating hobby.
Oh.
So I brought my skates down.
Nice.
And I brought the bag has Barrett skates in it too. Barrett's the hottest man alive. And so I'm like ready. I'm like, hey guys, like, do you guys want to see like me roller skate? Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And my sister, I was like, Emily, I'm dying to get you on roller skates. Because my sister, like, she's built like a gerbil. She has these tiny, like, she's stick thin and just like seems very wobbly.
It's not a gerbil. It's like a giraffe.
Or like a deer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deer.
maybe a deer. But you know how, like, in Frosty the Snowman, Cindy has like her big shoes and her tiny little toothpick legs.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Emily looked like. She got Barrett's
Hot.
roller skates on.
Classic gerbil.
And I was like, Emily, do you want, I have like knee pads and elbow pads. I was like, I only have one set of the pads. So like, do you want to wait till I'm done? And then you
And she was
try?
like, no, it's fine. I'm not on my period.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm like a half step behind Jeff today. Fuck.
She looked at me and she goes, I don't need them. And I was like, okay.
Ooh.
I was like, this is going to be hilarious because my sister's notoriously a little clumsy.
Okay.
What do you know?
Uh-oh.
Emily Graham fucking flew.
Oh, man.
I mean, I have never seen someone look so graceful on roller skates. She's like going around and around and around. No, she
Like busted her ass.
no, she flew in a like graceful,
like
the
a swan.
most graceful I've ever seen her. And my
Or
mom's
goose.
like, Emily, I think you found
Or
yourself.
gerbil.
She flew like
She
a
was
gerbil.
she was as graceful as a gerbil.
Well, no, my mom's like, Emily, I think you found yourself a new hobby. And I'm like, God damn it. And like I'm in like my knee pads and elbow pads, like trying, like literally,
Oh.
just
Oh my gosh.
every time I try to show off this skating talent, it just backfires on me.
Molly can't have anything of her own.
I can't. I was like, God damn it. And my dad was just like, Molly's fucking furious right now. And my dad was loving it that Emily was just like gliding around like a freaking swan.
Well,
and
here's
there
the
I
thing.
was, the duckling.
Roller skating is really easy. It's like, I mean, I don't know. We talked about previously when I came to Barrett's birthday party.
Do you want me to get into it? Because I will say, everyone else grew up like rollerblading or roller skating, doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was afraid of everything. Like I could not leave my parents' side. Like my parents never thought I was going to be able to like go off to college by myself. I had such crippling anxiety. Yes, I was a scaredy baby, afraid of the world. So I never did any of this stuff. So this is kind of my first time like getting out there and trying to do it. So I have a lot of fear I'm trying to overcome. So if everyone could stop shitting on me in 5 fucking seconds, they would realize that I'm really working hard to overcome something here.
It's Jeff. It's the Jeffreyarchy.
It's Jeffreyarchy.
The fucking Jeffreyarchy.
I just gotta say that you have a helmet on. You have hand pads. You have elbow pads. You have knee pads. You're like a Michelin monster or whatever that thing's called.
I think they call them gloves, don't they? Hand pads?
So
no, they're hand pads.
Wrist guards.
Molly,
Wrist guards.
Molly, why can't you live life like Jeff? Like he doesn't even bother to protect his taint. He just has a hole there.
So here,
Yeah, you gotta live free.
I always think I'm gonna knock my teeth out.
Oh, you just need a mouth guard also, and
I
then
don't
you'll be good.
what I want to say is it goes deeper than that. And for me, learning to roller skate is like a bigger thing than just everyone else who just can glide around. Yeah. For me, it's a big deal because I'm afraid of everything.
Yeah, that's cute.
Thanks. Thank you. Anyway, sorry for that. I just want to apologize. Should we restart the episode?
Let's just go to an ad.
Okay, fuck it.
Oh no, I broke my wrist. Yeah.
Oh. Listen, it hurts. Steven, I told you. You should always wear protection when you leave the house.
I put my condom on before I went roller skating.
Oh, Steven. Don't you know you're supposed to wear a body condom as well?
What? What is that?
That's right. Have you ever gone out in the world and really hurt yourself? Mm-hmm. Have you ever wished you had protection against the harsh world that exists out there? Well, I've got good news for you. The How Embarrassing podcast is proudly sponsored by Body Condoms. Ooh. That's right. You just slide one of these rubbery, slick body condoms over your whole body. Make sure you poke a hole for you to breathe, and you're just out there. No need to raw dog the world. Get a body condom. Go to www.bodycondom.com/howembarrassing and get 10% off your body condom.
Body condom, baby.
I feel safe and sweaty.
Didn't stick the landing, Jeffy.
Swaif and sweaty.
I feel Swayze.
Here's the thing. Like I was afraid of everything, Jeff has a speech impediment. So
wow.
We're all overcoming
We're
all overcoming our childhood trauma today. Speaking of childhood trauma, I think it's time to introduce today's guest.
Ooh, I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may know him from bullying you on the schoolyard when you were a kid.
Oh, you may have known him from thinking gerbils are great.
He might have fingered you.
What? Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's who it was.
Sorry, I was just...
Can we not end on that one?
I was just looking at Jeff's finger and I said fingered.
He's a good person and our guest, okay?
I didn't say without consent. You can finger someone and not be a bad person.
I guess you're right.
Thank you.
But isn't that sodomy?
Wait, no.
Isn't sodomy anything that's not P and V?
Oh.
No, finger in V is not sodomy.
I think it is.
I didn't think so, but I'll look it up.
Let's find out when we get our guest on.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your guest and mine, it's Mike Ferris!
Ferris!
that's a hell of an introduction. That was
Went off the rails a little bit.
yeah.
Listen, we didn't mean to. It just happened.
It's okay. It's okay.
Here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
ask Jeff why he's got that hole in his tank.
Yeah.
It's got some powerful fingers.
I was just following the fun, and to me, the fun was the finger. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Update: sodomy is generally anal or oral sex between people, or sexual activity between a person and a non-human animal, aka bestiality.
wait.
So fingering is not sodomy. Sorry.
non-human
Okay, but
animal?
bestiality is sodomy?
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone
That's
knows that.
bullshit.
it's all biblical stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
no. When I'm looking at my porn, it never comes up as sodomy.
So,
Right, I keep Googling sodomy.
so, Mike, are you embarrassed to be here today?
A little bit now. Yeah. I wasn't when I first got here, but
It's a weird place to be introduced. Yeah.
But you just learned the literal dictionary definition of sodomy.
Yeah.
So
no, that's a
you're
learning
learning
I went to Catholic school, so I knew what it meant.
Ooh.
I don't.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah,
no.
Oh, God.
Where's the bell?
Yeah. I sure hope my mom's not going to watch this episode.
No. I mean, like sodomites.
That's
What? I feel like you just clarified what you were talking about before.
We all know Sodom and Gomorrah. Move on.
I'm talking about the city where people would finger each other if it was a priest and someone underage.
Or a priest in Mali. All right, welcome to the show.
I was not hungry.
Thank you guys for
Matt's
having me.
taking over because we followed so far.
So, Mike.
Do you get embarrassed easily?
Yeah, maybe not as much as before.
Sure.
But when I was younger, yeah, like when I get embarrassed, and this is the worst because, we're all white people, so we'll all appreciate this. When your face turns red when you get embarrassed, what's the first thing somebody says? Oh my God, your face is turning
blushing.
red.
Right.
Oh my God. And
And
then
it
you get
makes
it
it
even
10
worse.
times
And then
worse.
you're like freaking purple.
Yes.
Yeah. And that used to happen to me like all the time.
Or we'd always have like someone would call you out to be like, "Oh, Molly has a crush on so and so," and you'd be like, "No, I don't." And you didn't. You didn't
Yeah.
have a crush on them.
You didn't have a crush on them, okay?
But then they'd say, "You're blushing." And then you'd
Yeah.
start blushing because they said you were blushing. And then it looked like you had a big crush on them.
Molly's got a crush on the priest, and the priest is like, ooh.
Let me get my sodomy
Sodomy.
gloves on.
Oh, mommy.
God damn it.
Oh, mommy. You're doing pretty good now.
Do you want to press a button, Matt?
Oh, mommy.
Nice. Synced up perfectly.
Oh, my God.
That was a great story. Wait, where are we?
Mike, do you have any embarrassing stories you want to share with us today?
I do, actually, yeah.
On this fateful night.
On this faithful night. Yeah, this is, So, yeah, I do have one. I was in Texas. I was going to school. So it was like 25.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, I went to school, which is odd, considering I was a schoolyard bully. When I was younger.
Right.
So it was
Schoolyard
just-
bully.
And I just moved there. It was Texarkana, Texas, which apparently people in Texas just name the two states that are right next to each other.
I remember when I first learned about Texarkana. I worked at a summer camp with a girl. She's like, "I'm from Texarkana." I was like, "Where's that?" She goes, "On the border of Texas and Arkansas." And it's called Texarkana.
I mean, Molly, as someone from Delmarva,
Okay.
Oh, really?
you should.
I am not from Delmarva.
Seems like you are, because Baltimore is so tiny that all of Baltimore should be Delmarva.
Well, Delmarva is referring to Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's even worse. Like, it's just, we got
That's
three
three.
states, just throw them up there.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like it's the Delmarva Peninsula. So it's the eastern shore, that peninsula that has part Virginia, part Maryland, part Delaware. It's the Delmarva Peninsula. That's why it's called that.
I'm bored. Can you tell?
You brought it up, Jeff.
Well, I didn't realize
it was gonna go down there.
I just wanted.
Okay, back to Mike in Texarkana.
Molly's yelling. Turn the
Sorry.
mic down.
It's so
We're
actually.
going to have to take the mic
Uh-oh,
and beer away
she's
from
getting-
you,
oh,
Molly.
no.
She's getting mad.
I didn't
She's
even
getting
take
mad.
a sip.
Yeah, I've seen
Drink
you open
more-
it and not
drink more.
drink any of it.
Okay. Back to Mike in Texarkana.
So I lived
Texarkana.
Yeah, so I lived a little bit further west in a super small town called New Boston, and I was in the Walmart. And so, just to preface this is like Texas, so it's like super Bible belty and stuff like that. So I'm like walking around, just getting like a few things, and I noticed there was like where those locked cabinets are, like in some of the aisles.
Yeah.
and they were open.
Whoa.
And I was just like, oh, like I'm going to take a look.
And they were like good headphones and stuff behind them?
No.
okay.
This
Condoms?
is no, yeah, it's in like that section. But it was like the wiener enlargement pills.
Oh, okay.
It's like nothing that I would ever actually go to the store to get. But I was like, when in Rome, the thing's open. I'm not going to go ask somebody to open it for me. So I pick up this box of
Wiener enlargement
pills.
All right.
And so I was just like, I'm like walking around the store, like getting some other like stuff in my cart. And obviously, because I'm a guy, I didn't like think this all the way through. And like, so I start getting by like, where I'm like, okay, I need to go buy these things. This is going to be like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And so like I get by the registers and I'm like, just looking for a guy because like guys would be able to relate, you know? And
Unless he had a big old hog.
yeah, no, I don't think that even matters. Like you could have like a 12 gauge shotgun and you're just like, if I can get unlucky 13, like women are gonna love me. Like it never matters. Like
It does at a certain number.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, but like guys are always just like, man, if I could just be a little bit bigger. So, but it was like, bring your fucking daughter to work day. There was like no freaking dudes like working, and it's all like
And they were
little
all kids?
teenage. Yeah, it's like teenage girl. I'm like, well, no.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 25.
Okay.
I was 20 or 24. 24 or 25.
You were old enough to know it was wrong then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're old enough to put the box back.
Well, no, because they probably had locked it up back then. So I'm not going to find somebody and be like, hey, little girl, I need you
Just
to
put it
open
in the
this box.
cereal
Yeah,
aisle.
just put it, like,
Will you
Put it
open
next to the Cheerios.
Hey, little girl, will you open up the dick pills
you open
case
Dick Pills case?
That's a really good Texarkana accent.
Yeah, no, you nail it. You
from
nail it.
Texarkana?
But so I noticed that there was like the self checkout, and like
Nice.
then it was
Yes.
like when it was kind of just started.
Yeah.
And like now, the smart thing is there's one long line, and then you go to the open one. But like back then, I got to the open one, and somebody comes up right behind me.
Ooh.
And just lines up. Well, it's a mother and her kid. And I shit you not, this is a true story. Like I'm not making any of this stuff up. It's this woman with like her 8 or 9-year-old kid. And I'm like booping stuff.
Booping stuff.
Hey,
Whoa.
what?
Yeah, like, hey, beep.
What does that mean?
No, just like beep,
Oh.
beep.
Beeping stuff.
Yeah. And so-
Yeah, beeping and booping.
Sorry.
Two different things.
I'm sorry.
We're not
I'm
from
sorry.
Arkansas,
Right.
Texas.
Texarkana goes boop, boop.
Boop.
Boop,
Boop.
boop.
Don't tread on me. Boop. Boop.
Sorry, they're not from Texas.
And Virginia goes beep, beep,
Beep.
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 And in Baltimore, it just goes crabs.
That's the dumbest bit we've ever done.
Yeah.
And in Jeff's house, it goes because he has a speech impediment.
Oh my god. What is this is rough.
So anyways, it's the South. So like the second somebody like sees you, they think they're like your best friend.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
mom starts talking to me. For the life of me, like I can't remember what she was talking about because like I'm like shitting razor blades at this point. Like,
Size
I'm
of
just
your
like,
dick.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, you got a little tiny one?
Hey there, buddy. Fuck, man, look at
I guess not everything's big in Texas.
You must not be from around here. But she's talking to me, and I'm like, I get to the point where I have to like, you know,
Have
beat
sex
these-
with her.
have sex with her in front of her fucking kid. It's so weird. No, and so I'm like blocking these things, and it just goes like, "Burr, burr,"
Oh no.
and I'm like, "Burr,
He
burr."
starts shaking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like swear to God, I'm like, oh my God. Cause it's like, you know, it's like, but you got to be 18 to buy these fucking things. So, and like, I like put the packet down and she's talking and like midway, she just like stops talking, like, covers her kid's eyes.
No.
Swear to God.
no.
And she's just like dead silent, and like just starts kind of like looking up. And I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my
no.
God. So now this attendant has to come help.
An ID you, right?
Yeah.
How
no.
old was this kid?
She was like 8 or 9 years old. Like,
Did it
she was-
have a picture of an erect penis on the cover?
No,
Like
but
what
it's got
made
like
it?
a creepy dude that's like ready to like shell shock a virgin on it. Like, I mean, it's like fucking like super fucking, you know, it's like.
I'm just thinking the kid would not know the context.
No, he probably wouldn't, but like, you know, it's like they're Jesus down there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, you don't see this.
She made it way worse than that needed to be.
No, it
Yeah,
did.
for
No,
sure.
no, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it
The
gets
kid
like
would
way
have
worse.
never known if she didn't react that
The
way.
kid's not even really part of the story because now I got like a teenage
like he is.
girl coming up to do this thing. And she's like all smiles because she's like probably thinking, oh, it's just some idiot. Because I didn't have a beard back then. I just looked like an 8-year-old.
You're trying to get like a lighter.
Oh, I was trying to buy like cigarettes or something not supposed to. So she's like all smiles, gonna make like some stupid joke, but then she sees the package and she starts to get nervous. And it's like kind of quiet right now. And she's just like stumbles on what I'm assuming is supposed to be a joke. And she's like, are you sure you're old enough to buy this? Like loud as shit. For like everybody in this self-checkout area.
She felt so awkward.
Yeah. She's just like, oh my God.
Oh no.
So like everyone is like eyeballing me and I'm just like fucking shaking. Like I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Like I'm like hurried up and grab my stuff and then I gotta like come back and pay. And I swear to God. So I pay. I walk out. Little baby fingers didn't do it correctly. And it causes the goddamn alarm to the store to go off.
What the hell?
I swear to God. Swear to God.
They have an alarm specifically
No,
for...
just like if you don't I mean I paid for everything, but if it like, says, hey, you didn't pay for it.
Scan.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably take those off when they open the case for you and hand them to you.
Yeah. Yeah. But it sent those whole store.
Oh my. So okay.
You just want to get out of there.
That's all I want to do. I'm like almost like about just not to pay for anything, but then I'm like, well, no, like I need the stuff. Like
I didn't even come into the store for these
yes,
pills.
Exactly.
The case was open, so I thought, ooh, here's a good opportunity to get through it without being awkward.
Okay,
so now an alarm's going off.
So here's my question.
No, they don't work at all. That's like why. Like I figured, like if a guy, like I would have bought it from a dude and like, oh, cool, you're gonna try these too. Like I tried them, they didn't work. Like cool, and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm still gonna try them because like I'm Irish, so like, hey, but yeah, no. And but no, it's like pretty much the end of the story because like the person that was working the thing like just walked up, like looked in the bag and like didn't see anything like like a fucking PlayStation or something like that, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like she probably just didn't. You're good, and I fucking ran like out of the store.
I was really hoping this story kept going, and it's like, okay, you're cool, and then as soon as you walk out, like police arrest you.
Police come there. Chris Hansen's there, and he's like, hey, take a seat. And you're like, what's going on?
The case was open.
It was open. I swear to God. I was like, there's a lot of teenage girls around here. What were you thinking?
It's called
what's up with the 8-year-old boy? Huh? Like,
it's called a honeypot, Mike.
Yeah.
If it's too good to be true, it was not real.
It was. Shitbag up there.
Is that what that's called?
A honeypot.
Yeah, it's a honeypot.
But I thought a honeypot was a nickname for a vagina.
Vaginas aren't too good to be true.
Okay, you haven't seen mine.
Oh, mommy.
Oh, mommy.
I feel like Matt really wants his little push word back.
No.
He keeps making sound effects with his mouth.
Never give it back, and also keep calling it a push board.
It's an Elgato Stream Deck for only $150. You can get it on Amazon or ElgatoStreamDeck.com.
I'm going to call it my gerbil.
Is this Jeffy's gerbil?
He looked just like a gerbil. It was like super skinny, like really like the whole body and everything was skinny.
And if you
like,
touch
what
it,
gerbils have you had?
If you touch it makes noise. The gerbil. Anywho, got another story or what?
Was that not good enough? Was that not embarrassing enough?
Great story.
No, we want to hear worse.
Worse?
We want to hear the worst thing you've
That was actually the worst. That was like super.
I mean, that was
embarrassing.
really bad.
Yeah, that was.
Do you ever
pretty
think about that? What the worst thing you've ever done was?
Yeah, but I don't tell it on the podcast.
You're right. Me either.
Wait, you guys are sandbagging?
Yeah,
I need to stay.
There's certain things.
I'm
that
sorry,
I
this
can't
podcast does not pay me enough to be able to get fired from a job.
How much would it take, Jeff, for you to tell the worst thing you've ever done and like embarrassing?
And like a one-time payment thing?
Wait, can we pay you in pavement?
One time,
Yeah, just give me some concrete and I'm good. That's my role.
He just needs enough pavement to tie to his feet and sink himself into the harbor.
You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes tonight, Jeffrey.
I just want the album Crooked Rain by Pavement.
That's a deep cut.
It's a good album.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
So those
Lord.
penis pills don't work. Good to know. Have you ever bought something embarrassing and gotten caught, Jeff?
Oh, Lord. On the spot. Bought something and getting caught. I don't think so. I don't really have one in mind.
I have a weird thing with penis pills. That's
You have a weird thing?
to say. Me and my friend got really drunk one night. We were driving around, not like drunk driving, but drinking and then driving. Or not like that, but and then
water and
we
then
stopped.
driving.
Yes. So then we stopped
Drinking
up.
and driving, not drunk driving.
We stopped up.
They would
No,
chug a
no.
lot of water and they would get on the highway and see who had a piss
We
first.
stopped.
Actually, it's a fun game.
We had to piss, so we stopped up at a CVS, and we kind of did the same thing you did, where we're just like we went into piss, but we saw boner pills, and they were like $2, and we were just like really just like
Wait,
Fuck it, try
boner
it.
pills or bigger dick pills?
are they different?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean
Yeah.
not like I'm a connoisseur of all.
Okay.
Oh,
of them.
I
Yeah.
would
No.
see them being the same thing.
I don't know. These were
No.
these like
Bigger dick pills are
aphrodisiac.
supposed to make your
Yeah.
dick bigger over
No.
a length of time. Whereas
These-
boner pills just make your dick
These were like
hard.
naturalistic boner pills, and we just got really giggly. And we're like, let's just pound these tonight. And so
Yeah.
like we bought
Wait, is
them.
this a group of dudes that are doing this?
No,
Yeah.
it was a one-on-one. It
was a one- well,
It was just me
me
driving around.
and my friend
It was
Sean.
Matt and one other man.
Yeah, and we just like chugged a bunch of like Mountain Dew and ate these boner pills. It was a weird night.
Yeah.
Word.
No,
Okay.
Did it work?
College is
Yeah,
I gotta say, one time.
So you guys just hung out erect all night?
we thought it'd be funny if we got her. Yeah, if it actually worked, we'd be like, how
It
stupid.
didn't work?
No. How stupid would
Oh.
we feel if we're driving around
Is
erect,
it hard
You get
as
pulled
shit?
over by the cops. They're like, "What are you guys doing in here?" It's like,
doing boner pills?
Wait, it didn't work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I thought
none of that stuff
all
works.
boner...
None of that
Really?
stuff works. No.
Viagra doesn't work?
Viagra works, but this is like,
What about
Like
Blue
the
Chew?
weird over-the-counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I
It's called like Ivory Tusk or something.
when I
It's only for white dicks. Maybe
You guys
your
need to
dick's
catch
too
up.
black, Matt.
yeah.
when I lived on the I lived in an old like hunting and fishing lodge, and it was a tradition that like the manager of this lodge would like add a porn magazine to this porn collection that was in one of the closets.
I had a lot of questions.
And
That's
so
weird.
when I was about to move off the island, I was like one of the like there weren't very many girls that like would live out there, so I was like I gotta add some porn to the collection. So I went out and got all this like hardcore like gay porn, because that like it was all just like women with huge tits. Like I was like I want to get some dicks up there.
Need some dicks on that
So I
shelf.
went out and got some dicks, but I had all this porn in my car, and I had stopped at my parents' house, and my dad went out to move my car at one point and came back in, and I realized I had a stack of porn like in my front seat.
Oh.
Because like when it's not for you, like
Yeah.
you don't think of it as like, oh,
Yeah,
I
you
need to
just, like,
sneak
put
this
it there.
around. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's just like for this joke, but like my dad wouldn't know that.
Right.
I just remember being like, hey, you might have seen some porn. Yeah, I can explain.
God.
Just like, I forgot that I'm supposed to hide this, but there are a lot of erect dicks.
But don't you wish you had him back now?
Had
The
what
hard-
back?
the hard dick magazines?
Yeah.
I bet you I could get some really easily. Like, I feel like, what do you mean I wish I had them back? This was 5 years ago.
Those are vintage. They're probably worth a lot
they probably
now,
are,
like Pokemon cards.
All right.
I think you can
I got
find-
a question.
Oh, I got
That-
the holograph dick.
That island, the lodge is now shut down, so
There
I
you
could
go.
probably take a boat out there and try to salvage what I can.
Let's
Oh my
go.
God, can we go on an
let's
adventure?
go
Wait, so I got a
right
whole
now.
lot of questions about this. One, what? I mean, I don't know you well enough to know all that stuff, but like, what? What?
First question,
yeah,
what?
What?
yes.
What about the whole thing? Like, I lived on this island for a little bit, and then I was voted off, and then I came back, and then I brought some gay porn. And,
It does sound a little weird, doesn't it?
It's a normal Molly story. Like, what?
It is.
That really
Yeah,
is.
we're used to it.
Yeah, you guys are just like, oh
I
no,
do
okay,
talk
makes
about
sense.
this
And
all
you
the
got
time.
porn, and I'm like,
There's a small hunting and fishing lodge in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay that runs like education programs. I
me
used
go
to
take a
live there
pee
for
break.
about
I'll be
2
back.
years. Yeah. So I lived just remotely.
good time
My
to do
only
that.
friends were watermen, and I lived in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you more about it off air because I feel like
Oh, they all love it. They're all so
and the
interested
crab.
in
Long
this
story
story.
short, I'm a sea crab.
sea crab.
Yeah.
I'm a sea crab.
All right, well, that was fun. Let's have an ad break.
Is it time?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is flying by. It's an ad break.
Somehow embarrassing. Oh, pocket squares. My favorite. Oh, man. Doesn't it feel like your pocket is naked without a nice pocket square in it?
I can't afford any pocket squares. Oh, I look like a naked loser.
Oh, no. You just need a small cloth and to fold it up in an appropriate way. Can you not afford a small cloth?
I can't. Will you give me one?
Yeah, let me call President Biden real quick.
Hello?
Hey, Biden, are you...
Hey, listen, I've got a lot of stuff. We can do this together, though. I don't understand why the Republicans and the Democrats just can't do it together.
I need a little cloth.
I can give you that, but we just got to do it together, okay?
Well, I don't think the Republicans want her to have a little cloth.
Then I don't understand it. Why don't people want cloths in their pocket?
Well, she does want a cloth in her pocket, Sir Presidente.
I need some pudding.
Oh, that means he wants to leave. Okay, bye, Mr. President.
Well, what'd he say?
He said you can't have a cloth pocket. I'm sorry.
Has this ever happened to you? Has a damn liberal ever stolen your pocket cloth? Well, luckily, the How Embarrassing Podcast is here to help. We are offering little cloths to people of all parties for the small fee of $50 a month. That's right, on patreon.com right now. If you sign up at the $50 level, you can get a little cloth.
Pocket squares don't kill people. People kill people.
Remember that.
Build back better. I want to do another ad.
Ad 2.
You want to do another ad?
Yeah. Hey, all you white boys out there. You having trouble getting your little white goose up? Ivory Tusk.
Oh.
Hey, all you white boys out there. You driving late at night with your best boy, and you just really want to pound some Mountain Dew and go to CVS? Ivory Tusk. Hey, all you white boys, you want to put on your boat shoes and call up Joe Biden and talk about liberalism? Ivory Tusk. That's right. If you need to get your little white dinghy up, you just pop a couple Ivory Tusks and you'll be up all night, white boy. Ivory Tusk.
My dick is hard.
I was about to say Jeff is rock hard right now.
It's coming through his taint hole.
Oh, shit. Let me sew up my taint hole.
This is such a dick-heavy episode.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mike.
Sorry, I'll change it up. I thought of something. It's a small. It's not a long, embarrassing story.
Well, we're on to games second.
Yeah,
No,
it's
we're-
fucking
Oh, we can go
too
to games.
late.
I'm
We're
sorry.
on a whole nother part of the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Come
Time
back
for
next
segments
time.
of games.
First of all, do you think you're the host? Games and segment.
There you go.
Fuck.
Mary.
Kill.
Raise.
Neglect.
Eggs. Famakara. Eggs. Famakara. Neglect.
Eggs. That's right, everybody. It is time for everyone's favorite part of the episode.
Ivory Tusk.
Ivory Tusk.
This is where we play a game, and the game has never been played before, and it'll never be played again.
Fuck.
That's right. The game is called Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise, Neglect. So, Mike, you're going to be our lovely contestant today, and we are going to give you 5 options. You must fuck one. You must marry one. You cannot fuck the one you marry. You must kill one. You cannot fuck the one you kill before, after, or during the murder. You must raise one. You cannot fuck the one you raise, no matter whether you're in Texarkana or anywhere else.
We don't care how big your state is.
Yeah. And then you got to neglect one, and you can fuck them. We don't
We
care.
don't care what you do with that one. You know,
Neglect,
do whatever you
whatever.
want.
All right. So, fuck, marry, kill, raise, neglect. Your options are me,
Me.
yourself, and eggs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Go.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is
Eggs.
Fuck.
eggs. That's eggs would be nice to fuck. They're nice and.
Oh, is that yours?
Whoa.
No,
I'm talking out loud.
Okay. I'll say, because I mean,
Okay.
Eggs aren't even born yet, so
Don't help him out.
It's like, yeah, we have to call the authorities or Chris Hansen.
I feel like eggs would be cool for a guy to fuck, not cool for a gal to fuck.
I don't know if you had multiple, it'd be like rubbing like against like ball.
I like an egg salad. Yeah, egg salad's good to me.
Oh, you would have to, but can you imagine shoving hard-boiled eggs?
Well, you de-shell them first.
Yeah, de-shell
Molly.
Yeah,
first.
obviously. Yeah, you don't want that shell in there.
I don't think that anyone here has a vagina and understands that wouldn't work.
Jeffrey Arky.
You could put a penis in an egg. You could not put a vagina in an egg very easily.
I think-
Wait, okay.
Wait,
I
wait,
agree
wait.
with that.
Vagina in the
I
egg.
agree with
would
that
just be
too.
weird.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
vaginas
yeah.
can fit in most anything.
Can it fit in a bread box?
Is it big enough for a bread box?
Most
Can you put it in your taint hole?
Yeah.
Anywho, back to the guest.
Fuck, Mary, kill, raise, neglect.
Me, you, and eggs.
Me, you, and eggs.
Shit.
This is hard.
It is hard. It's hard. It's gonna get a little weird.
Ivory
Let's just go for it, Matt. I like your hair. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd probably just I'd fucking Matt.
Yes.
Hey, why not? I mean,
All
why
right.
not? It's
I thought you
I
were going to
thought-
say you were going to kill him and take his hair.
Yeah, I thought you were going to scalp him.
Either way, I'm for it. I'm for it.
I was not gonna marry you.
As long as his hair lives on, he's fine.
My hair will live on.
Oh.
Your hair
Okay.
is nothing to fear.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so we now have Mary, kill, raise, and neglect left.
Just take your time, though. I gotta do my taxes, but just take your time.
I'm sorry. I know you got to get your taxes done. I would probably marry
It's a
myself.
euphemism.
I would marry
Oh,
myself.
that's
yeah.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
Why so?
I like to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Aw,
It's a nice thing,
Yeah.
That's good.
beautiful.
I mean, yeah, if you can't have anyone else take care of you, I guess yourself is fine.
Yeah.
You got to love the one you're with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next now? I got to kill.
Oh, shit.
Where's my axe?
You got to kill,
you know what?
raise, neglect.
You gotta actually
All right.
do these, too. by the
Oh, I
way.
got to do. All right. Well,
Yeah, there's a
yeah. Now it is. Now
You
it is.
didn't
Yeah, there's
read
a
the-
contract
yeah.
now. It's like Matt's like, well, hey, if I'm gonna get fucked, there's a contract now.
Right.
Yeah.
The contract you signed before the episode started, saying that we would allow to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
your audio. Also, yeah,
I'm
fine print.
Molly, you're not gonna like this.
Oh no.
You ain't kill me.
No.
I gotta kill you. You said I bully kids
Oh,
in the beginning of the
that's
thing.
true. You
Right.
did it
In
to
the beginning
yourself.
of the thing, you said it.
Okay, I got to say, I don't remember ever saying that. And
She said
second of
it.
all,
You literally led with it. You were
Yeah.
like, our guest bullied you as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
said some
I
really
do
mean
not-
things about
I
him.
do
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the
No,
show.
they, Jeff had to like.
I had
tell
to
me.
say,
yeah.
hold up, let's have something nicer to
I
say.
do not
Thank you.
think I
Thank you.
ever said that.
You did, and I know why, because Mike said your sweater looks like his bath mat.
It
Yeah.
does though. We
No,
just
but-
painted the
yeah.
bathroom and we got new bath mats and they look exactly like this. They got multiple
Subconsciously,
colors.
Molly was like, okay, he's a bully. He
So I
bullies
gotta
people.
say,
Can we rewind the audio real quick
I
to
will
see
say
if
that Mike. I will say that Mike's wife was also on the podcast
Yeah.
and made direct eye contact with me and told me she wanted to smother me to death.
That was hilarious.
So-
I wish we
That
had
is true.
video of that.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
she's
both
creepy
wanna-
when she does
So
that. Yeah,
I will
no.
not be going to any barbecues at your house anytime soon.
I didn't make eye contact though, you know.
Okay.
No, when she makes eye contact with you, I look down.
she-
I look
she-
down like a puppy
She
that
looked
like
at me
shit
and
on
she
the rug.
said, "I want to smother Molly." I was like, "Yes, you do." Okay.
You're like,
next.
like to kill me, or is this
Sorry.
a sexual conversation? Okay, no, kill me. Okay,
yeah,
I get
yeah,
it. I get
yeah.
it.
I would
not,
like to play
not
a-
smother with kisses. She meant death. Anywho, you got to raise and neglect Jeff or eggs.
Wow. This is.
I will raise Jeff. I think he's done a good job. He's doing his thing. And I would neglect eggs, even though I eat eggs sometimes. But sometimes if you neglect them and leave them,
Oh,
somewhere,
we
it's
don't
fine.
care about eggs.
Yeah,
on this
nobody
podcast.
Yeah,
gives a
they can
shit,
sit in
yeah.
the fridge for a long time.
They can. They
You
can.
know,
You can kind of
especially
neglect
if you
them.
get like those homegrown ones that still have the gook on the outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those stay forever.
Whoa. What'd you just say?
And that was fuck, Mary, kill, raise.
He meant to say gunk
Oh, God.
or goop.
Oh, that makes sense. He put the two together, okay.
He did an
They
oopsie.
match.
He did an oopsie doodle.
Neglect.
At the Unusual Suspect show, I was introducing the show, and I accidentally said, all right, we're about ready to start the show. So, you know, it's like start with show.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. Gunk
one
with
time-
goo.
I was talking talking to
Oopsies.
a room full of high schoolers one time, and I said,
You want to see my pussy?
I was talking about the field trip, and I was like, everybody stay hydrated. And I was trying to talk about how I didn't want anyone passing out, but what I said was, I don't want anyone going down on me.
That's hilarious.
I know.
Why haven't you said that before?
I don't know. I'll say it again.
I'll say it again one day.
I love that.
Yeah, I said, I don't want anyone going down on me. And my coworker was just like, what?
Why not?
Bus driver's like, hello.
Oh,
Whoa, we love to laugh.
we love it.
We love to laugh, and we have come here to the end of the podcast. Mike, thank you so much for being on the pod today.
Thanks for having me.
Did we ruin your life today?
A little bit, yeah. No, I heard some racist stuff. I heard I was a bully.
Yeah, Jeff did.
You're canceled.
I apologize to whoever that offended. I'm not
my
really
God!
sure.
Hold on, no, you're making it worse.
I'm not sure what the word I said.
Jeff doesn't know. He doesn't know. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Do you have anything you want to plug or any projects you want to talk about?
I don't actually. I'm not really looking at it.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, you heard him here first, everybody. That was Mike Ferris. Thank you so much for being here. We're sorry for everything. And to all the little worms out there, keep wiggling.
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast, a Go On podcast production. If you would like to be a guest on How Embarrassing and you have a story about embarrassment, then send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
White Tusk. Wait, what was it? Ivory.
Ivory.